back. Great pumpkin going on here. Here it is. We're going to revisit this thing. I want to get it done so I can send it down the road. This is going to be... I know them guys call it a raffle or giveaway, but I think it's more like a raffle because you're buying something, so you're putting yourself in. But yeah, this is the car that's going down the road, and one lucky fan is going to get this thing. So, it is a... What year is this thing again?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's an 81. Yeah, it's an 81. Box body Mustang. Box chassis Mustang is what they're actually called. I got some wheels for it. I got a couple back tires. I gotta get some front tires for it still. Gonna pound some dents out, shoot some paint on it. Gotta address the cooling system. I think I'm just gonna put a different water pump on it so it spins in a different direction. Get all that wrapped up. And some interior stuff. And yeah, send it to its new home. I don't have all the details worked out on how I'm gonna do the whole raffle thing, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I do have another hood and another nose cone for this. Let me know what you think. Should I leave it a 4-eye? Or put some glasses on it and make it a 2-eye? Make it a 2-eye? Or leave it a 4-eye? But the power plant, it's been a few months since I started it. It's 40 over 302 with a cam. Long tube headers, intake. I don't remember where I put the carb on. I got another one for it though. But yeah, I want to get all this mess taken care of. Pretty much do the same thing to this as what's in the 64 we've been working on. You know, power steering and different alternator. Put the alternator over here. So then it'll just be one single serpentine belt. Get rid of all this, all them belts. But there's my missing pliers. I've been looking for you. So yeah, let me know what you think. 4-eye or new style 2-eye. The 87 and 93 style. But I'd like to find the full quarter windows just to get rid of these louvers. I personally, I do not like them at all. But yeah, put the new style window in it. And maybe find some new style taillights for it. I don't have any of them. But yeah, I actually got the kit I got. It's a full Saline Mustang kit. So this would basically be a hatchback Saline with the kit I got. But yeah, I got bumper, ground effects, nose cone. And then the hood I got is a 6-inch cowl. So it's a little hard to see over if you're, under 5. I guess it's hard for me to see over it. So if you're 6'2", you'd be able to see over it just fine. But yeah, I might try, since it's fiberglass, I might try taking a couple inches out of it and, make it a little lower, see what happens with that. But let's get to the good stuff. It's called the Dead Rabbit. I figured, well, I didn't. This wonderful woman behind the camera. We're just talking a few minutes ago, and she's like, that make a good choice for this episode because it's a fox. So, the fox caught the dead rabbit. Well, I caught the rabbit. Now it's dead. So, yeah. And you will get my honest opinion on this. I'll let you know if I like it. Where do we find this at? In Wisconsin? Somewhere in Wisconsin? Oh, it's corked. Ooh, that smells. Mm. I don't know about that. I figure just throw a splash in there then, in case I don't like it. Let that cool down for a minute. I'm going to pull the window tint out because I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got a bunch of air bubbles and wrinkles. It doesn't look good. I want to get rid of all this from when they had the windshield taped off. So, yeah, if you haven't seen any videos on this car, go back to my playlist, the Revival playlist, and you'll see the full me getting this thing running and driving. It was parked in 96, right after the engine was rebuilt, and I got it in well, last year, 23. So August of 23. But yeah, I got it running, driving, did a burnout with it, and pretty much parked it and been busy with other stuff since. So yeah, it's time to get it done and let somebody enjoy it. Because I already got one. I got a 89 Fox Buddy. So you don't need to. I've been telling myself for that for years. Because you have one car doesn't mean you got to go out and buy 15 other ones just like it. So. All right, it's time. If I don't like this, Joe, it's getting sent to you. May need another minute to let the ice melt, water it down some. And that's the thing, it's finished, gently rested in fine seasoned bourbon casks, finished in small handcrafted first filled American oak barrels. So it's usually the stuff I like, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, no. Now I know why the rabbit's dead. It drank that. No, that's. And I'm being generous, and I'm going to say a 4.5. And that's being generous. So, I don't know. Maybe for the price of that bottle, it wouldn't even be worth mixing it with something. You could buy cheaper whiskey and mix it and enjoy it way more than that. All right. So yeah, I'm actually not going to work on it tonight. It's a little chilly in the garage. I don't feel like lighting a fire, but I'll go dig the wheels out, and I got a match set of these Cooper Cobras that I'm going to put on it for the back. These are actually a 225/70, so it'll fill that wheel well up nice. And front tires are a little bit smaller, so it's going to have a nice rake to it. It's basically going to be a cheap drag car. It's something you can drive all week and take it to the track and have some fun with it, and drive it home and just in time to work on it on Sunday so you can get back to work on Monday. But, yeah, I'm not. Maybe tomorrow I'll come out and do some filming. I'll get some wheels put on it and get the hood ripped off. I think I got to pull the engine out because if you guys remember, they must have had straight water in it and popped the freeze plugs. Or the block plugs. Actually, they're not even freeze plugs. That's not what they're designed for. They're designed, when they were machining the blocks, after they poured them, they were able to clean up all the material and whatever, I think maybe sand, or whatever they used for the filler on the inside. That's what those frost plugs are for, but everybody calls them frost plugs. So do I. Been doing it for years, but. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I have a set price in my mind that I want for this car, and it's low, but any money that is made beyond that, it's getting donated. I don't know how many stickers I'm going to sell or what I'm going to sell or how it's going to work, but and I'm not going to be like, I'm going to do 10,000 stickers at $20 a piece. It's not going to be some crazy number, but yeah. After what I got into this car, I get back, the rest is getting donated. And that's what we're rolling up on about a month so far of this, maybe a little more. So we're getting to the end of it. So this will be whatever this car makes, yeah. It's going straight to that family. But yeah, and I'm into this thing I think I paid $500 for the car, and I had the valve covers, I had the intake. Honestly, I don't think I've really had to buy anything for this thing, so. Oh, the distributor, which was like $89 or something. So. But yeah, bare bones, as cheap as I can get this thing done, and then, yeah, send that money to them, so maybe it'll help them out. Or ease the burden of insurance bills and everything else they have to deal with. But enough talking. That's probably 10 minutes of talking, so it's time to get busy, but not tonight, so we'll be out filming tomorrow. Thanks. So, we got this thing in here.
Still.
And when I bought this car, I really didn't look at it that good. I checked the torque boxes, they were good, which that's the biggest thing on these. But when I popped the tire off today, I noticed that. Right above the K member, that is completely gone. And I don't know what to do about it. So, at this point, I don't feel safe giving this car to anybody. I won't even drive this thing. So there's another one close by. It's a roller. I don't know. Well, it's got an engine and transmission in it, but the engine's shot. So I don't know if it might just be a engine transplant, because that's the reason why I bought this car. The engine was good. I knew it was. So I either take this engine, put it in that car, or rip this engine out and try to fix that. I don't know. Comment below. Let me know what you think. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you how I save a bunch of money by changing tires myself. I think I went to Speedway. I think that's where it's from. I bought this bead breaker. I already did one, just so I can remember how to do it. But yeah, all you need is one of these. And I just use a pair of screwdrivers.
Positive or negative?
I use 2 negatives.
Okay. Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. You got to use the negative ones.
Okay.
Get in there. It works better if the tires aren't way wider than the rims. Positive or negative screwdriver. Where'd you even come up with that?
Unfortunately, I cannot take credit for that.
Yeah,
but it is brilliant.
It was Whiskey Dent. It's the first person I ever seen use it. So. Take your old Windex. These tires are already wet, so but this you get a little bit extra slippery on there, so it comes off a little better. Hey, when did taking these tires on and off? This will save you $20. At least around here. I don't know how much it is everywhere else, but come on. Yeah. Slowly work your way around. I didn't need that one anymore.
Man down.
I dropped my negative. And that tire got all the burnouts out of it.
Maybe you should see the other one.
The other one's way worse. So yeah, I'll repeat the process on that one. When I'm going to mount it back up, we'll click that thing back on. So yeah, I just sprayed the tire down with A little bit of Windex. I start with the rim, like facing the face facing out or up. And this probably won't work with anything bigger than like a 16 or 17 inch tire, but if it's low pro, makes it harder. But it probably works easier with spoons, but tire spoons, not utensil spoons. Yeah, it's as easy as that. You do work up a sweat. What do they call it? Sweat equity? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Get some sweat equity into these tires.
Yeah. So the other day my son's like, Dad, can you tell me or explain what a total eclipse or eclipse is? Solar eclipse? I was like, no, son. I'm going to kick this on, air it up. So after I get the tire aired up, I take the Windex, spray it around, and if it bubbles, you got a leak. But this one is not bubbling. He's actually cleaned up pretty nice. So I know I've had him for a few years just sitting out in the trees. But I don't know. The car looks decent with them on. But another option is pull this motor and transmission out and stick it in that other 64 Ford I got. Do the Crown Vic swap. Basically build the exact same truck I just built and then give that one away. So, I don't know. Comment below, tell me what you think. Should I try to fix it? Should I buy that replacement Fox or build another 64? So, engine hanging. Transmission also. I decided not to stick any time or money into this car because upon further inspection, it's pretty rusty. It's way rustier than I expected, so, you know, there's a lot of usable parts on it, so maybe somebody will come take it off my hands. If not, there's a junkyard a mile down the road. It'll get hauled there, so. Yeah, after I get the engine all the way out, I'll show you what the engine bay looks like and why I decided not to fix it. So, yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. As you can see, somebody already tried to repair this side. Just imagine what it looks well. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Real crunchy back here. And that side is just as bad. If I were to do it, I'd have to buy the whole new fronts, core support, the whole works, and for a 81 Fox body that the whole back half is rusty too, I don't think it's worth it. So that motor and transmission will get used in I think it's a 65 Ford short bed. I'll put that in there, Crown Vic swap it, same as the 64 I just did. So if anybody out there wants a roller Mustang really cheap that just needs light body work and subframe work, let me know. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Make the plan, work the plan.
And change the plan when you
Change
need
the plan, yeah, when it, yeah. I was really hoping this thing was in better shape, but, and yeah, I never even really investigated it when I bought it, because it does have a real low mileage engine in it, so. Yeah, go back to the first episode I ever did and you'll see what that engine looks like inside, because I had the intake and everything ripped off of it and it was really clean. So, thanks again. Go check out Whiskey Dents, High Octane Garage, and 1776 Garage. So, we'll see you next time.